And welcome back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Jay Vaz, and you're watching the Jay Vaz Show, music and entertainment at its finest. We got a gang of friends joining us today, but before we get you there, make sure you follow us on all the social media pages at the Jay Vaz Show. Check out the website, thejvazshow.com, and check us out at Texas Underground. What the fuck is the name of that other show? You get it. You can find the link on the description of the podcast and the video. Joining us today, man, we got the whole 956 in the motherfucking building. You know, from joining us from left to right, maybe I want to go ahead and introduce yourselves. Talk to us.
What's up?
Charge.
I'm Charged Up.
Charged Up.
I go by the name of Charged Up. Down from the Valley, 956. Pretty much where we all stay. You know, and we come up here to Houston, come check out things, and see what kind of love we get up here. Because crossing the checkpoint is probably the most important thing in the Valley. So we're up here, so we're doing our thing together as a team.
Your boy Young Draco. You know, if y'all trying to look me up on all social media platforms, look up Young Draco. I just dropped a new song with my boy over here, South Texas May. We just dropped a video. If y'all trying to look me up on Instagram, it's Dre_GO3. If y'all trying to look me up on Snap, it's Draco.03.
It's Butta Huncho, 7 times 100, mid-made, straight from Pontiac, Michigan, but fucking with the Valley. Go fuck with my new single. I just dropped Michigan Babies. It's out on all platforms. Me and Draco, go fuck with that South Texas made. The video just dropped last week. We got how many views?
606 days.
We're doing pretty good right now. So y'all make sure y'all go fuck with that. Y'all follow me at butter81_ on Instagram and Twitter.
What it do is ARoe, representing for the 956, all the way to A-Sign back to the Valley, you know what I'm saying? We out here doing that thing. We just had 2 shows yesterday, Charged Up and Butta, me and Draco as well at another club. We just out here on the podcast trying to do our thing, show love, show out, you know what I'm saying?
Already. So you guys mentioned you're out here for the weekend from the 956, man. I was talking to Sal earlier, and I was letting them know, you know, I don't think we're very well connected as far as being familiar with the music coming out of the Valley, man. So for this day that you guys been out here, what's the biggest difference y'all have noticed as far as, you know, I guess the love people are showing out here compared to the scene that you guys got going on out there in the Valley?
Really, I just feel like the atmosphere is just different, you know? It's just wherever you go, the atmosphere is always going to be different. That's not your hometown. So when we're at our hometown, of course, everybody's going to show love. But if you want everybody, like anywhere, to show love, you got to do your own thing. And that's what we already figured out ourselves. You know, they wanted House of Blues, we did our own thing. And nobody knew who we were. Feel me? We're from the Valley. Where's that? Next to Mexico. That's the only way they're ever going to know. So when we come, they're like, damn, who's that group right there? They just went off. And that's how we got a network and all this. So that's why we're here today.
Yeah.
Network.
Yeah, and I think, you know, one of the things that did stood out, man, whenever I saw you guys perform at the House of Blues last night, was we're so used to our artists sounding Houston-y, right? So then you guys come out here and don't sound like Houston, and that immediately is like a completely different scene to us. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, who's this artist that's performing? Like, you know, we saw you perform, Charged Up, and then we saw Butta Huncho, right? Yeah. We saw both of you guys performing last night, and it's like, okay, you can definitely tell these guys ain't from around here. You know what I'm saying? Because of the sound, and that's in a good way. And nothing against Houston music, but at some point, living in Houston, you do kind of get tired of the same shit every fucking artist talks about. But I mean, what's the music scene out there in the Valley, bro? Because like I was telling you, I'm not really too familiar. When I was tapped into the Valley music was when I used to listen to Flow Camp, and that was fucking, bro. How long was that, bro? Fucking
12 years ago.
Yeah, bro. I was like fucking, I don't know how old I was, like 16 or something when I first started tapping into y'all. But what's the music scene out there now, man?
The Valley really chill, bro. I mean, like, the music scene, you got dudes like, you got like Prolific right now. He rapping hard.
Alex Canto.
Yeah, you got bro. You got dudes like Joseph. Shout out Joseph. It's like, bro, you got a lot of people, bro, who's just working. Everybody on the same type of time. They working. And you can't knock nobody else hustle. And the beauty about the Valley is like if they fuck with you, they fuck with you, bro. Like if they fuck with you, they fuck with you.
It's one thing about the Valley, bro. We're more about hustling. You know what I'm saying? We hustlers, bro. We push hard out there. You know what I'm saying? We do what we got to do. Everybody's got their own little outlet to the music, so I can't speak for everybody. I'm gonna speak for myself. Like me, personally, I've been through a lot of shit, so my music is just more about outreach. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to the streets and speaking for the streets, trying to get people to like understand that this lifestyle ain't really cool, bro. Especially the younger generation, how everybody's really on that murder shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit ain't cool, bro. You ain't trying to get locked down, you know what I'm saying? Then when that shit comes to shove, you know what I mean? When you in that situation, you got motherfuckers folding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to that thugging shit, bro? If you ain't about that shit, don't be about that shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to say, like, I'm speaking on shit that I've been through, shit that I seen, people that I know that gone through certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my outreach to the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get that message through, like, man, these streets ain't for everybody, bro, and don't be on that shit.
You just
bro,
can't
you know
knock
what
the
I'm saying?
Valley, bro. Like, I'm not even from the Valley. I just moved down there like 3-4 months ago.
We got a lot of bars, I'll tell you that.
Since
a lot of artists that got bars.
One thing about the Valley, I just feel like they show nothing but love. Especially you live there, they're like, damn,
they
he
will
grew
push
up where I
the
grew
shit
up.
out of
He's
you,
doing
bro.
this, what?
Yes.
How? So once they see that, they're like, oh, I'm going to support him just because he's from the Valley. And not everybody makes it out. You feel me? So when they see that, it's just something different, you know, that we bring in the table.
Cause bro, I'm from Pontiac, Michigan. Like, no cap, from Pontiac. It's like what I got, like niggas back home knew I was like rapping and shit. But like it wasn't like, niggas knew what I could do. But it wasn't like, when I came down here, it was like, hey, nigga, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Like, why are you not doing this? You need to be doing this seriously. Like, this need to be what you need to do.
The support
and it's
was different.
it's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Houston and the Valley is the two places, bro, that just been showing hella love, bro. Hella love, bro. Hella love. So that's why, like, you can't knock the 956 at all.
Yeah. You know, obviously all you guys are a team or whatnot, and you know, what's the biggest, I guess, the importance of having an OG like Sal, you know, around you guys and having you guys out here as a team? How has that helped y'all, you know, in this industry so far?
It's gonna sound fucked up, but his fuck ups, when he didn't have what we had. Like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, like, it's like the sacrificial lamb. Like, you get what I'm saying? You hear your OGs, bro, back in the day, they always like, we ain't had this growing up, we ain't had this. And then, like, you just be like, all right, bro, like, you don't want to hear that shit. Until you really start walking in them shoes and you like, fuck, like, them niggas is right. Like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, boom, boom, boom. Like, me and him, we went back and forth on me releasing some shit somewhere where I wasn't so, oh, bro, you do this and this and that, this and this and that, boom, boom, boom. But it's all learning. It's all learning, bro. But that's why, bro, that's the importance of
It's
having
the
OG.
knowledge. It's the knowledge that you picked up from your mistakes to throw us a game so we don't make the same mistakes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying.
he did. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
sounded fucked up how I said it, didn't it?
that's all good.
My
It's all
bad.
good. We
That
understand.
sounded
We
fucked
understand.
up.
We understand.
Yeah, my bad. Love you, dog. My fault. My bad.
Shout out to Poe Pimp.
Nah, but we get you. So we, you know, I linked up with you guys last night at the House of Blues, man, and you know, we did a quick little drop and whatnot, and I got to know that most of you guys have recent projects you guys just dropped. You know, if everybody want to take the time and go ahead and talk to us about your latest.
I just dropped my album, my first album ever, Black Alpha. Black Alpha. Out now on all platforms. I got a few videos on YouTube. You can look me up at ARoe, ARoe. Facebook is Adrian Roel. My government name, I don't give a fuck about putting that shit out there. People know me.
He does not care about the government name.
Instagram, Snapchat, to TikTok, it's ARoe 956, ARoe 956. But yeah, I just dropped the album last Friday, August 12th, right? Yeah,
August 12th.
Talk to us about this project, man, because you know you were giving me some little insight on it. It's a personal project to you.
Yeah, I dedicated that to my uncle that passed away a few years back. He always said, you know, black sheep, you know what I'm saying? I'm the black sheep of the family. So I kind of got that word black. And my uncle always said we're the alpha because I come from a small circle and it's nothing but women. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, my mom, my aunt, my sisters, you know what I'm saying? I got one brother and me, of course. My uncle passed away, so I'm the only one that's like holding it down really for the family and shit. So I'm the alpha now. So I kind of put those two and two together for Black Alpha, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that came about. So it's just a lot about really deep shit, bro. It's like, it's just deep. It's a deep album, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking about the streets or, you know, just everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just everything that I've picked up in 25 years of my life.
Basically, it's you.
Yeah, it's me, bro. It's a lot of deep, real shit, man. So you fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of knowledge, too, that you can pick up, especially for the younger generation. Like I said earlier, what not to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ain't about that life, then just move around,
leave
bro.
it
You know what
alone,
I'm saying?
yeah.
You'd rather get money, bro. Like, 9 to 5, bro, working 9 to 5 don't mean you weak, you know what I'm saying? Providing your family, man, that's gangster. You want to be a gangster, provide for your family, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I'm coming at, trying to preach out for the album, you know what I'm saying, to the younger generation. That's really what it is, bro. And, of course, people like, you know what I'm saying, us have really gone through this, the certain situations in the streets and the struggles and stuff like that. Like, that's really what it's about, talking to them, you know what I'm saying? That's really what
Black Alpha available on all streaming services. And then you guys dropped a single
South Texas
recently.
Made. Yeah, we just dropped that.
That bitch go hard.
I dropped the song, I think, probably 2 months ago. And then we just dropped the music video to it, 6 days, right?
6 days ago.
Yeah, and it had 600 views. So, I mean, that's my first really ever music video. So I'm kind of real proud about that, especially I get to represent where I'm from. That's South Texas.
Valle. Is that part of a project you guys are working on, or was that just a single? Just
Nah, that was really just a single, cause we never really like worked on anything, and when, like he said, we both met each other in Houston playing football, so all the time we would just freestyle, do all of this, and now we kind of made something more bigger out of it, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So we just thought about it, you know, we worked on it, and it became that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, Jake. I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you good.
He didn't mean, like, not working on nothing at all. He just meant, like, we haven't come to a conclusion of what we're going to name the album so far, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Facts.
just pushing out singles, but we are going to get...
Shout out Jim
together.
Cutter.
We're actually thinking about a date somewhere around October, but so far we're just working on the singles and trying to get that. We're still planning on it, basically.
Yeah.
We're still planning on theirs.
Still trying to, I'm still trying to build my name before I even, you know, put out an album. So when I have like 5, 6 singles, people already, you know, got a little hearing of who I am. So once my album drops, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I've heard this. Yeah, let me hear the album. So that's how I'm coming, yeah.
Creating some hype around it. And then Huncho, you working on anything yourself, or it was?
I dropped my first single, Michigan Babies, a couple months back. Michigan Babies dropped. Michigan Babies, bro, is really about man, just my life struggles, my story, really.
Yeah.
I lost my pops 2 years ago. I lost 3 friends to gun violence back home. So Michigan Babies is really telling the stories of the people who can't tell their story no more. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So that's what I try to do. But I am also in October. I'm dropping another single, Paid in Full. We're gonna do the video in Houston.
But Huncho, hey, let me ask you this before we move up to Charged Up. How exactly you end up from? That's a long ways, man. From from Michigan. That's a long ass fucking drive, bro. We used to drive over there to go pick blueberries and shit. What? Straight up, yeah. That's a long ass fucking drive.
Man, I thought I was going to the league, bro. NFL. See, that shit ain't work. I thought I was going to the league. I still, bro, like, it's football. I loved it. But this past year, like, I realized, like, I was forcing myself to keep doing that shit. Like, I didn't, like, it wasn't feeding me no more what it used to feed me when I was growing up. Then I started doing the music. That shit crazy, bro, because, like, we was playing football. It went from every day at practice, we getting out of practice. Butter, bro, come up and freestyle. But I got you. I freestyle for a couple of niggas, boom, boom. All right, Butter, wait, I want to show my friend. Hold on. And that shit just kept going and kept going. That's why I'm saying, like, it was kind of like a blessing in disguise in a sense, you know? But yeah, that's how it went.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was like, that's how the hell you end up from Michigan all the way to South Texas, bro? That's from one side of the country to another.
Bro, I love Texas, bro. Hell yeah.
Fuck this hot ass weather. I think I used to like Michigan better, man.
Until it's December, you gotta wake up and shovel that driveway and shit like that. And you driving on ice. You don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, I was never Michigan that. I think I think blueberry season would end like mid-September, and then we'll come back
My
to the
birthday in
valley.
September, yeah.
Well, you see, I'm a migrant worker too. Well, I used to be a migrant worker,
Yeah.
so I worked in Iowa too, and I've been there in the wintertime and that snow. I'm a cold. I'm big, bro. Look at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get hot, bro. I like the cold,
Yeah.
so I be out there in the
Get
snow,
hot.
comfortable than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's my scene, bro. I love the cold, dog.
Yeah, Charged Up, man. You performed last night. Obviously first time hearing your music. Period.
Right.
Talk to us about your upcoming projects or what you got out right now.
Well, I've been releasing a lot lately. Well, not too much, but it's a lot for me, since I'm still doing school and stuff. So
Yeah,
like to me, school's first, then the music comes second.
Hell
Because
yeah. Facts.
I mean, that's to me, in my knowledge, that's just gonna feed me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I always have a backup plan. So if music doesn't come through for me, because I gotta be real. Like I'm gonna chase the dream, but it's just not that easy.
It ain't paying bills
if
right
it was
now, man.
if it was easy, everybody would be the Migos, Travis Scott. Everybody would be them. So
Yeah.
it's not easy. So yeah, I'm still going to school, but I'm treating it like a hobby until I make it, basically. But yeah, I just released "Gone Too Long" because I did take a break. I thought it was about a year break in between of the two albums. I had a lot of people asking me like, "Yo, y'all, you done with music? Like, come on, we like your music." I'm like, "No, I'm not done. It's just my priorities are straight right now, and then when I got time for music, I got time for music." But what I appreciate is the team's always here for me. Sal Poe is always here for me. We never leave each other. If somebody takes a break, they take a break. We can't
Yeah.
force them to do it. So, but yeah, I got some music out. I did my first official music videos on YouTube called "The King." That's the first song on my album, and that's pretty much it.
yeah, man. One thing I really appreciate about you guys is the emphasis on being a team, man. And Sal Poe was telling me about it earlier how you actually had another artist that was supposed to perform, and then he couldn't make it, and that's how Butta Huncho stepped in.
Shout out Arnold the Painter, ATP.
Yeah. Shouts out to him. So I really appreciate the whole team work idea and just working as a team. Is there obviously flow camp, but is there anything that you guys are going to work with as far as like a compilation of all of you guys in it, or is it just all independent individuals?
We working on that. We just did a cipher a couple of days ago, so we working on getting a little compilation tape coming out, but we're still working on that. We haven't really sat down and talked about it, but that first cipher song we did the other night was unexpected. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
It's just, man, you really never know what's going to shake, But the main goal is to get a full body of work with everybody on it.
We try to stay consistent.
Right?
Yeah. I just wanted to get you on right quick, man, and just talk to you about managing the group of young artists and bringing your knowledge into their career, and just the process of transitioning from an artist to a manager, so to speak, running the label and whatnot. Just talk to us about the whole process, man, and how's that working out for you?
Man, I feel like me being from the flow camp, being in a group, I saw how we used to do it, you know what I mean? And we had to, like I was telling you earlier, we had to knock on doors and, force people to hear me, hear the flow camp, hear the CD and stuff, you know what I mean? Nowadays, everything's coming out easier. But these guys right here, all of them, they all got their talent. They're talented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you can't be just sitting in the couch and waiting for somebody to hear you.
True.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's wrong in the Valley, that people don't want to leave their comfort zone. They think by rapping with their neighbors, oh, I'm the hottest thing right there in the block. Ain't nobody know you after the checkpoint. You know what I mean? I know that boy Prolific asked me when he was coming out. He's like, yo, Poe, like, what game can you give me? I mean, since I'm already dropping these tapes, what can you give me? What knowledge can you give me? I'm like, man, just be consistent. If you're consistent, no matter, even though if they don't like your music, they're gonna get, at one point they're gonna get used to your music. You know what I mean? So your haters turn into fans and shit. You know what I mean? So that's the way I see it. That's what I've my past experiences, you know what I mean, with the flow camp and stuff like that. So, talking to Chamillionaire, Mike Jones, Slim Thug, everybody, meeting up a lot of like Fat Joe. Even when I talked to Fat Joe, we opened up for Fat Joe at the State Farm Arena and in the Valley. He gave us a lot of knowledge, man. Of course, we're all drinking and eating in the back, you know what I mean? But it was just like the game's gonna become going through the Hispanic thing, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna change. The game changes every year, like everything else. It changes. And the sound, like Charged Up, he got a badass sound. He got that Travis Scott sound, you know what I mean? Roe got that Texas sound. Butta got that, that East Coast sound, that gutter sound, you know what I mean? I feel like, Draco got his own style too, you know what I mean? So it's just everybody's talent right here on the table, man.
Yeah.
They're ready to eat, you know what I mean?
Hearing all these people, all these artists do their thing, man. You ever jump on one of their tracks? You ever get that itch to?
Oh yeah, man. Shit. Well, that cipher.
Yeah.
When we got in there, I was the first one to step in. You know what I mean? So, it's we're working on that. We're working on our own tape. Get Charged Up involved and stuff like that. Arnold involved. You know what I mean? Of course, we're all gonna collaborate with each other, and because I feel like we don't need go find somebody else with a feature.
Yeah.
We already have everything here on the table. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, we got a lot of projects coming in October. We got that Paid in Full video and the Paid in Full single from Butta Huncho. You know what I mean? And working on Draco's tape as well. Charged Up, I already dropped an album, an EP. You know what I mean? So we're moving. Not as fast, but we're moving.
Can I tell you about that story about the cipher?
Yeah, go ahead.
We had a session. Shout out to my boy G Remo. He's our engineer. We had a whole session with the whole team, and Poe was gonna come in and record a track. Draco was gonna jump on the hook, and me, like, I'm a type of person that I like to just write over it. Like, if they're gonna drop a song, I like to write over beats, not to be like I'm gonna jump on the song, but just to have something written down already. Cause some beats they got like the little same rhythm and shit. So I'll just write something down and drop it on a track. You know what I'm saying? I'll just find a beat and I'll write, but I'm always writing. So I had wrote down 4 bars and I showed Poe and I'm like, hey, look, bro, I wrote these little quick 4 bars, you know what I'm saying, to show you something. And I just spit those 4 bars and Poe just looked at me and said, oh, hell yeah, we gonna do that shit. Write the rest, and you know what I'm saying, we, like, finish the verse, you know what I'm saying? And from there, it just took off. All right, Butta, write a verse, Draco, write a verse, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't end up dropping the hook. We just did a whole cipher, you know what I'm saying?
Just composing that song, you know what I mean? I just hearing, I'm like, all right, Draco, I need you in the hook. You know what I mean? All right, Butta, start writing, you know what I mean?
That just like out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. He's like, yeah, you're going to have to get in this song real quick. I was like, wait, what? But, I mean, it worked out.
But that's just the knowledge I got, you know what I mean? I see it, you know what I mean? It's like a mechanic, bro, you know what I mean? You want to, fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it, build, and, let's do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like Butta said too earlier. It's like you never know what's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Poe went in there just, hey, it's going to, I'm going to record my track. You guys going to do your own because, of course, we all had something to record. And we just ended up jumping on one fucking track, you know what I'm saying? And, of course, Butta did his thing too on his separate track. Draco did a separate track. And it was just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And is this cipher released yet, or is this something?
Not
that
yet.
We just did this a couple of days ago.
4 days ago, yeah.
Before we came down here.
But you get to hear it right now if you want to.
Get to hear shit. We'll jam to it right now, exclusively. Hell yeah.
There you go.
When can the public expect for it to come out?
We're gonna drop a video for sure for it first. My plan is to surprise everybody with that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want to say probably October. Cause we're gonna go for a run for October for push a lot of new music with everybody.
Before the end years. I mean the year ends.
Yeah.
So we talked about the upcoming projects. Talk to us about any upcoming shows you guys got coming out here in the next couple of weeks, couple of months.
Well, September 15th, we're going to Denver, Colorado at the venue with my boy GT Garza.
It's my birthday.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate it.
Hey, it's Butter's birthday weekend too,
18th.
right? You know what I mean?
18th?
Yeah.
So, but not the whole team's going to be able to go, of course. But like I said, it's always the next man to step up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's going to be Arnold the Painter over there and Butta Huncho and Draco. You know what I mean? They're gonna be out there. You know what I mean? So, of course, shout out to my right-hand man, my son, Noah. He's gonna take care of business over there. He's over there in the back, probably networking right now. So, of course, Mr. Randy. He's a muscle right here, Mr. Randy. He's behind the camera.
Mr. Randy.
You know what I mean?
Shout out Mr. Randy.
Randy Lena. So, we're there. We in it. You know what I mean? We in it to win it, man. So we got that show on September 15th. And then on that weekend, September 17th, in the Valley, straight out of Texas, the McAllen edition, hosted by yours truly. You know what I mean? So we got Tex. And hopefully you can come through like a drive-through, baby. You know what I mean? We got you over there.
Mr. Randy, you want to speak on something? You want to say something?
You want to say something, Mr. Randy?
You sure, Mr. Randy? All right, boss.
All right.
Shout out Mr. Randy. He don't want to be on the camera. Shout out Mr. Randy. He's the boss.
Yeah, we got those two shows like back-to-back on the 15th and 17th. And, as of now, I canceled a lot of shows, but those two are for sure. Like, if you guys want to go check out Butta Huncho, Charged Up, ARoe, Draco, Arnold the Painter, y'all just tap in, you know what I mean?
Already. So, man, back-to-back, or not back-to-back, but back-to-back shows. I mean, basically back-to-back shows in the same weekend, two different cities. Again, that's the importance of having a team, man, because like you said, not everybody can make it to one, but the other half is there to represent and whatnot.
Exactly. Like yesterday, I had to be at the one club in Spring, Texas, you know what I mean, with Draco and ARoe, you know what I mean, and then I got Charged Up and Butter at the House of Blues doing the thing.
Yeah.
So after that, as soon as we were done, we came back over here to the House of Blues, and we all did their thing, bro. For real. I'm like
representing two different buildings.
I feel like a happy dad right now. Like for real. Like everybody did their shit. Like they left their mark. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. What's that? Oh yeah, we got an invitation. As a matter of fact, today to perform. Two-Tone,
shouts out, yeah.
Shout out to Two-Tone, you know what I mean? So we might do that one
went
later
hard
on.
last night, bro.
But yesterday was a night to remember. Shout out to Athena. That was a great show. She threw
A lot of networking.
Yeah, for sure. One thing about Athena's places, man, she's always gonna have good people in there in the building, and always a great networking opportunity as well.
That boy Juan, man, he killed it last night.
Yeah.
Well, that's the dude y'all talking about?
Yeah.
He killed it last night, bro.
Yeah. And Charged Up, you were talking about upcoming music video you're gonna be shooting for here.
Yes, sir. Well, I got a couple. Trying to come get a music video with On the Gas, because I got a song out. It says Too Fast, so I want a whole bunch of fast cars, fast trucks. All my people out here. And another one we're going to be shooting in Vegas. Get some Lambos and content, bro. It's something y'all gonna want to see. Something y'all gonna really want to see. And
something light, just Lambos.
Yeah, so if anybody from Houston that's in the truck club On the Gas sees this, holla at Charged Up or try to get a way to network with him.
Yes, sir.
And bring your best trucks out, for the video. It's gonna be big, man.
And also, that music video I'm talking about, but the Too Fast that I want to shoot down here in Houston, I want to film it in Houston. So, any local people On the Gas, hit me up. My Instagram's Randy Queen. Please do so. That way we can get something squared away here together. Put H on the map and the 956.
Already, 956 to the 713. So if you're watching this, make sure you tap in. And if you're watching this, somebody, tag them, let them know we're trying to collaborate on a music video and make shit happen. Hell yeah. Hey, man, hey, I do want to tap in with all you guys, even after this interview, because like I said, we're not really tapped in with the Valley like that as far as the music is. But from what I heard yesterday, I was like, man, these guys are dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's legit, So we're gonna definitely tap in with you guys, and hopefully, you guys come out here more often. And if we make a round to go out there to the Valley, we'll have you guys on there again, and hopefully get to see you guys perform live and whatnot. Any last minute shout outs you guys would like to give?
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Never Die. Shout out to Mr. Never Die, G Love, my boy GT, Doe Man, all the people that I'm plugged in over here in H-Town. You of course, you know what I mean. That boy Rapid Rick, you know what I mean.
Shouts
Rapid
out,
Rick,
yeah.
what it do? Tex, straight out of Texas, 97.9. Shit, everybody from H-Town, man. Everybody, they been showing love, bro, since day one. So everybody from H-Town, bro.
Already, shouts out to the y'all were out there with Tex last night, huh? Yesterday, yeah. Shouts out to Tex and Hustle Time Networking now.
I just want to give a shout out to the team, for coming out here, because at the end of the day, we all got things to do, we all got our lives to live, but we're out here, man. We're out here grinding, doing, chasing our dream, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all got a dream. We're all chasing it. So I just want to shout out the team. We're all here together. Putting out for the Valley. That's where we're from. That's what we always got to do. Shout out G Ritmo. Shout out Sal Poe Management. Shout out all these guys, man. Love them. I just want Houston to know that last night was crazy. I know I didn't make it to the other show, but our show, we all came through and they showed crazy love. Like,
Big love.
Big love.
Happy birthday again, Athena.
As a matter of fact, as you're saying this, I'm gonna slap the video on here. Yeah, shouts out to Athena. I'm gonna slap the video at the end of this so they can see the performance as well. I do have footage of y'all's performance.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to shout out Houston, the House of Blues. They showed crazy love, like I said, and I'm willing to come back here again. I want to come back here again. See if we can put another show together.
Hell yeah.
Only thing I'm going to shout out is motherfucking 956. That's the hometown. Nobody knows where the 956 at, so I feel like we just always got to shout it out whenever we can, especially on this type of platform.
My main shout out go to God. I wouldn't be here. It's my only shout out. Not no disrespect to anybody, but I say God because, bro, like, he the reason I'm with all these people. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? It's the reason
Gotcha.
I'm living and I'm doing what I'm doing. So shout out to
100%,
God.
100%.
Time.
Facts.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out. Well, it's not a shout out, but I want to thank God. Touching on what Butta said. My family second and my baby mama for putting up with all my bullshit and being there, helping me, chase his dream and shit, giving me the chance to, come out here to Houston and trusting me with that because, girls really it'd be hard for you, girl, to let you go out of town with the boys, you know
Houston?
what I'm saying? Especially Houston, bro. Houston showed us a lot of love, man. But
Hey, I was gonna give you hell right now, but whenever you said shout to McDonald's, I was like, wait, the one that was with you last night? But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Don't do me like that.
Dude, Houston?
Nah, but shit. Once again, we got the whole 956 in the motherfucking building. If you haven't done so, make sure you tap in, check out everybody's music. Everybody has dropped something in the recent months. Once again, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Appreciate you guys' time. Sal Poe, appreciate you for making time for us, bro.
Appreciate you,
Charged Up.
Young Draco.
Draco, there you go. Draco, Butta Huncho, and the ARoe, correct?
Sure.
Trying to memorize everybody's name
We
last minute.
appreciate you for having us, Phil.
All right, hey, man.
Really, though.
That's what we try to do with this platform. Try to bring light to all the independent artists, man. So whenever you guys come from out of town, we more than welcome to stop by. And once again, make sure you follow them on all social media pages. Stream all of the singles and all streaming services as well. You can find the links to all of that on the description of the podcast, description of the video. Once again, we appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, appreciate
Appreciate you.
One last shout out, bro.
Talk to us.
Shout out to you, bro, for even letting us come here.
I
know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you.
Taking
Big
the time
facts.
out your day, bro, and just letting us come here before we head out back to our hometown, dude. For real.
All right, man.
Big
Appreciate
facts.
y'all.
Appreciate you, dog.